The internet just exploded, and this time it's one of the biggest names in Hollywood dropping a bombshell that nobody saw coming. Just hours ago, Teyana Taylor, the multi-talented queen whose every move goes viral, came forward on camera in a way that has fans gasping, shook, and absolutely convinced this story is about to break every rule in the celebrity playbook. It all started with whispers, then screenshots, then full-on frenzy across social platforms linking Teyana to actor Pierre. Not just as friends, but something far more intense. Rumours sparked late one night when clips of them laughing together backstage began trending. Then came flirty Instagram overlaps. Then a mysterious live stream that ended abruptly when Teyana suddenly turned the camera off, mid-sentence. Fans picked up every detail, every glance, every second of silence, and suddenly, everybody was saying the same thing. Is something real going on between them? And now, in an unprecedented move, Teyana herself has finally addressed it. Her words weren't calm, they weren't polite, they were loaded, expectation-defying, emotion-piercing. She didn't just deny or confirm, she spoke in a way that feels like intention, and maybe even revelation. The clip is already splitting the internet in two. One side says she's shutting the rumours down, the other side says she's starting something. And the reaction? Unbelievable. Fans are losing it. TikTok is on fire. Threads are blowing up. Celebrity gossip channels are crashing. And now the entire industry is asking, what did Teyana actually mean? And what will Aaron say next? It started with a look, not a statement, not a press release, and not even a caption, just a look. And somehow that look from Teyana Taylor was enough to send the entire internet into overdrive. The rumours linking her to Pierre didn't explode overnight. They simmered. First, it was a backstage clip from an industry event. Nothing scandalous, just the two of them laughing a little too comfortably in a corner while cameras caught a split second of what fans called chemistry you can't fake. Then came the overlapping Instagram stories. Same venue, same night, same background lighting, different angles. The detectives clocked it immediately. Then came the gym sighting. A fan claimed they spotted Teyana and Aaron leaving the same private fitness studio within minutes of each other. No hand-holding, no PDA. But the timing? Suspicious enough to trend. And then something shifted. Teyana went live. It wasn't labelled as a rumour response. It wasn't announced. She simply appeared on screen late at night, no glam team, hair pulled back, expression serious. And that's when everything got intense. She started by talking about narratives, about how people love to write stories for women the moment they see them smiling near a man. Her tone wasn't playful. It wasn't flirty. It was layered, controlled. But there was something underneath it, frustration mixed with defiance. "I can't even breathe next to somebody without y'all planning my wedding," she said at one point. The comments section went wild. Some fans took it as a denial. Others heard something else, because she didn't say there was nothing going on. She said people assume too much. That distinction is subtle. But in celebrity language, subtlety is everything. Then she leaned closer to the camera. "And if I am happy, I'm allowed to be." That line changed the temperature completely. Allowed. Happy. Those two words are now being dissected across social media like coded messages. Because here's the context nobody is ignoring. Teyana has been navigating a very public divorce. Her separation was documented, emotional, raw. She spoke about growth, about independence, about choosing peace over chaos. So when fans see her possibly glowing around someone new, the reaction isn't neutral. It's protective. And it's curious. Meanwhile, Pierre has remained almost completely silent. No lives, no tweets, no Instagram captions addressing anything directly. But silence can speak loudly, because he hasn't denied it either. And that vacuum? It's feeding speculation. Sources close to production sets where Aaron has been working claim he's been smiling more lately. That's it. Just that. But when rumours are already swirling, even something as small as a smile becomes evidence in the court of public opinion. Then came the clip that truly ignited everything. A short video surfaced of Teyana and Aaron leaving an event. As they walked toward their cars, someone in the crowd yelled, "We see you!" Teyana turned. She laughed, not awkwardly, not dismissively. It looked knowing. And then she said something that the internet cannot stop replaying. "You'll see what you want to see." That phrase has become the centerpiece of this entire rumor storm. Is it playful dismissal or strategic mystery? Because if there was absolutely nothing there, she could have said that plainly. But instead, she chose ambiguity. And now let's talk about timing. The rumors began trending the same week Teyana posted a cryptic photo captioned, "Alignment feels different." No tag, no context, just that. Fans immediately went back to analyze who liked it. Aaron did not publicly like it, but a mutual friend did. And in celebrity rumor culture, mutual connections are breadcrumbs. The deeper layer to this story isn't just romance speculation, it's transformation. Teyana has been vocal about stepping into a new chapter of her life. She's talked about evolving, about rediscovering herself, about refusing to shrink for anyone. So when people speculate about a new relationship, it's not just gossip. It's symbolic. It represents healing, or rebellion, or both. Meanwhile, teen entertainment blogs have started using phrases like industry power pairing and unexpected match. But insiders caution that nothing has been confirmed. One source reportedly close to Teyana told a small media outlet, "She's focused on herself. Period." That statement sounds firm. But notice what it doesn't say. It doesn't say she's single. It doesn't say there's nothing happening. It says she's focused. And people can focus while dating. The internet, however, doesn't operate on nuance. It operates on narrative. And right now, the narrative is this. Is Teyana quietly stepping into something new with Aaron Pierre? Or is this a case of the internet manufacturing chemistry out of coincidence? The tension escalated when a paparazzi photo showed the two standing unusually close during a conversation. Body language experts on TikTok have analyzed that image from every angle. The distance between their shoulders, the angle of their feet, the direction of their gaze. Some claim it screams intimacy. Others say it's completely normal interaction. But here's the part that makes this bigger than a simple rumor. Teyana isn't hiding. She hasn't scrubbed comments. She hasn't disabled replies. She's letting people speculate. And that choice feels intentional. Because celebrities who want to kill a rumor often do so quickly and directly. She didn't. Instead, she addressed narratives and happiness. That's strategic language. And now the question isn't just whether they're together. It's whether Teyana is deliberately reclaiming her right to move publicly without explanation. Aaron's silence continues to amplify the mystery. Because if he were just a random co-star or acquaintance, a casual clarification could shut this down. But he hasn't given one, which leaves us in this suspended moment. Two talented, attractive, successful individuals, publicly photographed together, responding in ways that neither confirm nor deny, and an internet desperate for clarity. As of now, no official statement has confirmed a relationship. No joint appearance labeled as a couple. No hand-holding. No announcement. Just looks, laughs, timing, and carefully chosen words. And the biggest twist? Sources are now claiming that what we've seen so far might be only the surface. Because according to one entertainment insider, the real story isn't about whether they're dating. It's about why the rumors started in the first place. The question isn't just whether Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre are dating, it's who benefits from the rumor. Because the deeper this goes, the more calculated it starts to feel. Within 48 hours of the first viral clip, Teyana's name was trending in 3 separate categories: relationships, fashion, and fitness. Engagement on her posts doubled. Old interviews resurfaced. Even a months-old photo shoot suddenly started circulating again with captions like, "She's glowing differently." Coincidence? Maybe. But timing in Hollywood is rarely accidental. An entertainment blogger with alleged industry contacts dropped a subtle bomb. Both Teyana and Aaron have major projects either filming or in post-production. No direct connection between those projects. No shared cast announcements. But when two public figures trend simultaneously, a momentum builds for both. And here's where it gets complicated. An anonymous source claiming to be part of a PR team commented on a gossip forum saying, "Sometimes rumors aren't planted, they're simply not stopped." That line changed everything, because that suggests this might not be a publicity stunt, but it might not be an accident either. Let's rewind to the live stream again. When Teyana said, "If I am happy, I'm allowed to be," her expression softened for a split second. Not defensive, almost relieved. And fans noticed. Comment sections flooded with support. You deserve happiness. Move on in peace. Glow different. The tone shifted from gossip to encouragement. That's powerful. Because when public opinion leans supportive instead of scandalized, it changes how a narrative evolves. Meanwhile, Aaron has been spotted twice more at events where Teyana was also present. No red carpet walk together. No posed couple photos. But proximity keeps happening. And proximity breeds headlines. One particular clip shows Aaron standing behind Teyana while she speaks to someone else. He doesn't interrupt, he doesn't lean in. He just stands there, listening, observing. The body language breakdowns are relentless. Some say it shows protective energy, others say it's neutral. But neutrality doesn't trend, chemistry does. Then came the smile moment. At another event, a photographer shouted Teyana's name. As she turned to pose, Aaron reportedly smiled. Not at the camera, but at her. That's it. Just a smile. But in a rumor cycle, a smile becomes symbolism. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Teyana's divorce was public, emotional, documented. She has been clear about choosing herself. So the idea of her stepping into something new carries weight. It's not just romance speculation. It's a narrative arc, from heartbreak to healing, from separation to alignment. Which brings us back to that caption. Alignment feels different. Fans have connected that phrase to Aaron repeatedly. Alignment. Different. Those words feel intentional. And then, just as the speculation hit peak intensity, Teyana did something unexpected. She posted a photo alone. No mysterious angles, no cropped arms, no ambiguous reflections. Just her. The caption? Focused. That single word cooled the frenzy slightly. Focused implies career. Focused implies independence. Focused implies not distracted by romance rumors. But the comments were relentless. Focused, but glowing. Focused on him. Focused together. The narrative refused to die. Aaron, on the other hand, posted nothing. No indirect quotes, no cryptic captions. Silence. And silence can mean two things in celebrity culture. Either it's nothing worth addressing, or it's something worth protecting. A source allegedly close to Aaron told a small entertainment podcast that he doesn't rush into public relationships. That statement could mean this is brand new, or it could mean this is being handled carefully. Either way, it suggests caution, and caution usually exists when something matters. Now here's the twist that's making insiders whisper. A stylist who has worked with Teyana hinted in a comment that she's in a really peaceful space right now. Peaceful, not single, not complicated. Peaceful. The language surrounding her has shifted dramatically in the last month, from divorce headlines to glow-up commentary, from separation to speculation. That's not accidental. It's evolution. But the biggest escalation happened late last night. Teyana went live again, briefly. No mention of Aaron, no mention of rumors. She simply said, "Y'all gotta stop trying to rush my story." Rush. Story. That's a deliberate framing. It suggests there is a story, but it's unfolding at her pace, not the internet's. The live stream ended abruptly again, mid-sentence. That abrupt ending reignited everything. Because when you end a live mid-thought, it feels dramatic, even if unintentional. Now fans are split. One side believes there is definitely something happening between Teyana and Aaron, subtle but intentional. The other side believes this is classic rumor inflation amplified by social media. And here's the truth. There has been no official confirmation of a romantic relationship. No statements labeling them as a couple. No hard evidence beyond public proximity and layered comments. But emotional energy? That's undeniable. Teyana's tone has shifted. Aaron's presence keeps overlapping. And neither of them is aggressively shutting it down, which leaves us suspended in this electric grey area. Is this the soft launch of something real? Or is this the internet projecting desire onto two people who simply share space? The answer hasn't dropped yet, but insiders are hinting that if something is going on, it won't stay subtle for long. The shift from rumour to revelation didn't happen with a kiss. It happened with a pause. Late last night, Teyana Taylor posted a short video to her story. No music, no filters. Just her sitting in soft lighting, staring directly into the camera for a few seconds longer than comfortable. Then she said, "You'll keep trying to attach me to every man I breathe near. Maybe ask why that bothers you so much." And just like that, the narrative cracked open. Because this wasn't defensive. It wasn't denial. It was confrontation. She didn't mention Aaron Pierre by name. She didn't confirm a relationship. But she reframed the entire conversation. Why does it bother people? That question redirected the spotlight from her personal life to the audience's reaction. And it forced a bigger discussion. Is the public uncomfortable with her moving on? Is the internet projecting ownership over her healing process? Or is this simply the natural frenzy that follows two attractive, successful people being seen together repeatedly? Aaron finally broke his silence too, but not the way anyone expected. He didn't address rumours directly. He posted a photo of himself on set with the caption, "Grateful for clarity." Clarity. That word detonated speculation again. Because clarity suggests resolution. Resolution suggests something was unclear. Was he talking about career direction, personal peace, or the swirling rumours? The ambiguity keeps fueling the fire. Meanwhile, sources claiming proximity to both camps have started speaking in hushed tones. One entertainment insider said, "They're not hiding, they're just not announcing." That sentence feels like a soft confirmation without confirmation. Not hiding. Not announcing. That's deliberate. Because in celebrity culture, there's a difference between secrecy and privacy. Secrecy implies something to conceal. Privacy implies something to protect. Teyana's demeanour in recent appearances has shifted subtly. She looks lighter, more relaxed. At a recent fashion event, she laughed openly while standing next to Aaron in a group setting. Cameras caught the moment when he leaned in slightly to hear her over the noise. No touching, no grand gestures, just proximity. But in rumour culture, proximity is gasoline. And then came the biggest twist yet. A mutual friend of both Teyana and Aaron posted a group photo from a private dinner. Both were in it, seated across from each other, smiling. No romantic captions, just a simple, good energy only. That post stayed up. No deletions, no edits. And that feels intentional. If they wanted distance, they could have avoided shared frames. If they wanted to crush rumours, they could have clarified publicly. Instead, they're allowing ambiguity to exist. And ambiguity is powerful. Because it keeps everyone watching. But here's where the story becomes less about gossip and more about growth. Teyana has repeatedly emphasised autonomy in her recent interviews. She's spoken about reclaiming her narrative, about not shrinking for comfort, about choosing alignment over chaos. So when she says, "Don't rush my story," it feels like she's drawing a boundary, not around a relationship, but around her timeline. Aaron's silence is strategic, calm, unreactive, complements that. He's not fanning flames. He's not denying anything either. He's simply existing. And perhaps that's the point. The internet is addicted to confirmation. Dating, yes or no. Official, soft launch. But real life doesn't always move that cleanly, especially after public heartbreak. Especially when healing is still fresh. Now let's address the emotional undercurrent here. Fans who followed Teyana's marriage journey feel invested. They watched her build a family publicly. They saw the highs and the lows. So any rumor of someone new triggers reaction. Protective, curious, skeptical. But growth doesn't require permission. And that seems to be the energy she's stepping into. One particularly telling moment happened during her most recent live session. A fan commented, "Are you dating Aaron?" She paused, smiled slightly and said, "I'm dating peace." That line went viral instantly. Dating peace. That's either a poetic deflection or a subtle confirmation that whatever is happening, if anything, feels calm, healthy, not chaotic. And that's what changes the tone entirely, because this isn't scandal energy. It's soft, it's measured, it's mature. Aaron's latest public appearance only added to the intrigue. When asked by a reporter about upcoming projects, he responded confidently, then added, "I'm in a really good space right now." Good space, peace, clarity, alignment. Notice the pattern in the language. It's not explosive, it's grounded, which makes the rumor cycle feel almost unnecessary. There's no messy back and forth, no dramatic unfollows, no cryptic shade posts, just two adults navigating visibility. And that's what makes this harder for gossip culture to process, because drama is easy to label. Peaceful ambiguity isn't. As of now, there is still no official confirmation of a romantic relationship between Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre. No red carpet debut, no coordinated announcement, just moments, words, energy, and the internet doing what it always does, filling in blanks. The final layer to this story isn't whether they're dating, it's whether Teyana is choosing to move differently this time. No grand declarations, no public couple branding, just presence. And that might be the most powerful statement of all, because sometimes the loudest confirmation is silence that doesn't feel defensive. And right now, neither of them looks pressured. They look calm, which might mean the truth, whatever it is, isn't chaotic at all. And if there is something unfolding, it's unfolding exactly on their terms, not ours. And that's what makes the internet restless. Or because when a story refuses to be rushed, it becomes even more captivating. And whether this is friendship, partnership, or simply timing, one thing is clear: Teyana isn't asking for approval. She's asking for space, and that changes everything. So now the question is on the table. And it's bigger than just, are they dating? Is this a quiet, soft launch? Is it simply friendship being overanalyzed? Or are we watching two grown, successful people protect something real before the world gets its hands on it? Because let's be honest, if this is something, the way they're moving is intentional. No chaos, no clout chasing, no forced confirmation. Just calm energy, careful language, and a refusal to let the internet control the pace. And that might be the real story here. If you've been following every clip, every caption, every pause in those live streams, you already know this isn't random. The language, the timing, the smiles, the silence. It all feels like something is unfolding, just not on our schedule. So drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Do you think Teyana and Aaron are building something quietly? Or is the internet reaching again? Hit like if you want updates the second anything shifts. Because if there's a public appearance, a red carpet moment, or even a subtle confirmation, you already know it's going to break timelines instantly. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next twist. Because whether this is love, alignment, or just peaceful growth, the story isn't finished yet.